The ocean water suddenly disappeared, how long could Earth survive? The moment seawater vanishes, Earth would gain a vacuum zone of about 310 million cubic miles. 1 minute after the ocean disappears, massive cargo ships sailing in deep waters would plummet to the ocean floor. The violent impact would shatter them completely. 10 minutes after the ocean disappears, without the pressure from the weight of seawater, the ocean floor begins to rebound. This creates pressure on continental plates, causing violent earthquakes to occur worldwide. 1 hour after the ocean disappears, the once unfathomably deep ocean floor is now completely visible. Countless marine creatures, including whales, begin dying one after another, releasing waves of nauseating odors. 1 day after the ocean disappears, since atmospheric pressure has changed dramatically, global precipitation begins turning into frost. The entire Earth plunges into a world of ice and snow. At this moment, people have begun to realize the severity of the problem and start attempting to build underground shelters. 1 week after the ocean disappears, the entire ocean floor structure undergoes unprecedented changes and the crust becomes increasingly unstable. The numerous active volcanoes on the ocean floor also begin erupting in succession. 1 month after the ocean disappears, the entire Earth experiences extreme drought and countless plants and food crops die one after another. Water reserves in rivers and lakes begin dropping drastically. From this point on, there will never be rain again in the world. 3 months after the ocean disappears, since a full 88% of oxygen produced by photosynthesis on Earth is generated by marine algae. The death of marine algae means atmospheric oxygen levels drop dramatically, while carbon dioxide levels rise accordingly. Under the continuous effects of water shortage and oxygen depletion, over 80% of all life forms will completely vanish. 6 months after the ocean disappears, what people feared most has finally happened. Continuous high temperatures have finally ignited the withered vegetation and forests. Global large-scale fires will inevitably release even more carbon dioxide. This will cause Earth's average temperature to rise by 86 degrees Fahrenheit and create severe greenhouse effects. But at this point, humans no longer have the ability to extinguish them, because Earth's freshwater resources are nearly depleted. 1 year after the ocean disappears, carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere reach over 80%. Temperatures soar to as high as 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Over 99% of all life forms have completely gone extinct. Only some bacteria and microorganisms can barely survive. In the following years, Earth will become a desolate and bleak yellow planet just like Venus. According to scientific research, Venus in the past very likely had oceans and life. But for unknown reasons, perhaps because Venus is too close to the sun, this caused water to evaporate too quickly, increasing carbon dioxide levels, accelerating warming and entering a vicious cycle, ultimately leading to the last drop of water on Venus completely disappearing 700 million years ago. And the disappearance of the ocean also took away the life upon it. From this, we can see that oceans are crucial to the evolution of life. About 4.6 billion years ago, early Earth had just been born in the solar system. At that time, it had neither oceans nor atmosphere, only erupting lava and meteorites falling everywhere. It completely lacked any conditions for life evolution. 3.8 billion years ago, as Earth's geological environment became stable, surface temperatures also began gradually decreasing and began condensing to form water vapor. Slowly, water vapor formed clouds and began producing rainfall after experiencing a torrential downpour lasting millions of years. Early oceans formed and primitive life was born along with them. It is no exaggeration to say that oceans not only gave birth to life, but are also the world's most powerful temperature control system. They absorb most of the heat from solar radiation and through the action of ocean currents, distributed evenly to every corner of the world to ensure global temperature balance. It can be said that without oceans, Earth could never have given birth to life. But sadly, our destruction of the oceans today is becoming increasingly severe. Reckless fishing and endless exploitation are all posing enormous threats to the ocean step by step. According to reliable data, between 1970 and 2012, human activities have caused most coral reefs to disappear. Over 50% of marine species populations have gone extinct. Once the ocean ecosystem completely collapses, humanity very likely will not last much longer. Today, the alarm bells are ringing. For our descendants, for humanity's future, please wholeheartedly protect the increasingly fragile ocean.